First, take a look. Our cameras caught the moment former President Donald Trump's motorcade pulled into the federal courthouse this morning in Fort Pierce. We have team coverage on the Treasure Coast. We'll start with Terry Parker. Terry, you've been in the courtroom. Tell us what happened while you were inside.
Right. Donald Trump's lawyers inside the courthouse here in Fort Pierce. They're arguing two motions today. The one they started with this morning is their motion to dismiss the government's complaint against Donald Trump for allegedly mishandling and possessing classified documents. Trump's lawyers are arguing the wording in the indictment and in the Presidential Records Act. They're parsing phrases such as entitled to receive and authorization. They say then President Trump designated the files he kept as personal when he took them out of the White House, just like they say President Clinton, President Reagan, and President Biden, when he was vice president, all did. Trump's lawyers say this is the first of its kind attempt to recover records from a former president. Judge Aileen Cannon did seem interested in that argument, but she also grilled Trump's lawyers about the wording of the indictment and asked if once Trump was out of office, is that when the alleged crime occurred? Trump's lawyers also claim the documents in question were all related to briefings that then President Trump received from higher-up officials while he was in office. Now, the court will take a lunch break as they did the last hearing. That usually lasts for an hour. They'll start up again around 1 o'clock. It's unclear when they will finish these motions and if Judge Cannon will rule today. But I'll be bringing you updates all afternoon. Live in Fort Pierce, Terry Parker, WPBF 25 News.
Terry, thank you. And our team coverage continues with Caleb Califano. Caleb, supporters are lining the streets there.
That is correct. Well, Trump has been in the federal courthouse now for a little more than 2 hours, and we're still seeing, I'd say, dozens of supporters here in Fort Pierce. Now, the former president made his way inside the federal courthouse around 9:30 this morning, and hours before then, supporters have been lining the street to see him. Now, alongside the supporters, a lot of security as well. The west side of the courthouse, where we currently are, is barricaded and blocked off for traffic. For most of the morning, Fort Pierce police officers were lining the street. And while we've just recently seen a few protesters against Trump, most people here are supporters. We talked to many local Floridians who believe the best way to show support for the former president is to be here in person.
He gave us one of these. Yeah, that's what he gave us.
Yeah. I think it's great that he sees this little town showing the support that it is.
It has been years, and no one has coalesced until this moment when this man is being sabotaged. And it's violating everyone in America.
Now, we're not exactly sure when this hearing will wrap up today, but many of the supporters we talked to today say they will stay here in Fort Pierce until the former president heads back down to Palm Beach. For now, we're live in Fort Pierce. Caleb Califano, WPBF 25 News.